ladies and gentlemen, Trump always tried to put this message out there that he's the least racist person. But yet, people can still go on Twitter and find some of his most racist posts. They play this little game in America, ladies and gentlemen. And this game is don't ever say anything bad about the white community in the media. If COVID is bad, talk about it in the Black community, talk about it in the Latino community, but don't mention the white community at all. Same thing with crime. Talk about how bad it is in the Black community. Don't ever talk about crime in the white community. So it gives you a false illusion that things are intact in the white community when it's not. It's not. See, this is why they get up in arms every single year when the FBI statistics come out and it outs everything about their community and how violent it really truly is. See, they get all pissed off at those numbers. Just watch their reaction when the next FBI numbers come out and you see how high it is in the white community. It's all a game. It's all a game to make you believe that it's way worse over here in the Black community than it is there. That's a damn lie. Do you really think the people that got this country on violence is now peaceful? Come on, you couldn't be that crazy to believe it. But it's a head game that they're playing on everybody. And see, this is why when I saw those obituaries on who was dying for COVID, and it was mostly elderly white people. But if you turn on your news right now, mainstream news, they're going to talk about how it's disproportionate in the Black community, and they won't make no mention of the white community at all. It's a game, ladies and gentlemen. It's a game. They want you to think it's less of everything with them, but more of it over here. It's all a big, fat lie. It's a big lie. See, once you wake up, they can't rock you back to sleep. So this is the Daily Dot. Trump tweet blaming Blacks and Hispanics for violent crimes resurface after least racist person claim. So this is October 23rd, 2020. President Donald Trump claimed during Thursday night debate that he was the least racist person in the room. People are pointing to one of his old tweets to argue otherwise. Come on, nobody on this planet believes that about Donald Trump other than Donald Trump. Trump made the claim by his face-off against Democratic nominee Joe Biden when asked to respond to Americans who believe his rhetoric contributes to the climate of hate and racial strife. And as far as I'm concerned, both of these men are guilty of that. Okay, Donald Trump is not out of the loop. As far as my relationship with all people, I think I have great relationships with all people, Donald Trump says. I am the least racist person in this room. That's just something you were trained to say, Donald Trump, but it's far from the truth. Yeah, this is one of the things, but don't forget about the Central Park 5 article that he put out. So Donald Trump is full of crap as usual when it comes down to racism. He is the biggest racist in the room. Following Trump's least racist person claim, Twitter users unearthed a damning 2013 tweet in which the president blamed the majority of the violence in the United States on people of color, which is false. Again, that's why they don't like those FBI statistics, because it says otherwise. It points an awful lot at them. Now, Black people do commit crimes, but see, the majority of our crimes are economic crimes because of the condition we have been put in. And and they have sabotaged us all this time. Okay, just like we've been sabotaged in every single industry. See, that's why they want to watch over us like a hawk, because deep down inside, if left alone, we could easily pull ourselves out of this situation. Easy. But see, the moment we start doing that, here they come to sabotage it. The name of the game is sabotage, and then make it look like that's not what you did. Yeah. Okay. So he tweeted this on June 5th, 2013. The tweet has received a slew of new engagements, and as of Friday morning, it accumulated 91,000 retweets, 95,000 quote tweets. Many people, they just expose Trump on his old tweets. Least racist person claim and noted his reluctance to pin violence in the United States on white extremist groups. Said the overwhelming amount of crime in the US is committed by white supremacists with guns. A tough subject must be discussed. So, this is what somebody tweeted back at Donald Trump. And I'm the least racist person in the room. Would like to have a conversation with this tweet. That's what another person wrote. Other people struggle to understand why Trump doesn't delete the tweet, because he doesn't see anything wrong with it. He doesn't see anything wrong. But they'll look at that and say, well, that's the truth. Well, that's the truth about the white community too. Y'all got a lot of violence. A lot. Okay. You can pick up your local paper, especially if you're in the suburbs. There's a lot of white on white crime in the suburbs. Open up the paper, and when you see them in the paper, look who they attacked. Chances are it was another white person or killed. Okay. Why don't you have anyone on your team delete this S for you? Like, this is level 1 of PR. You're too corrupt to still be stumbling over the basics. For now, deleting problematic old tweets prove a bridge too far from the Trump administration. And as the president, Black and Hispanic tweet made the rounds again last night, many people echoed a refrain that is becoming commonplace over the last 4 years. There's always a tweet. Sure is. But, ladies and gentlemen, the only lesson to be learned in this is some people think their silence make themselves innocent when it comes down to crime. So if I'm silent and nobody's pointing to me, then I'll just point over to Black people and say they're the problem. But when they talk about me, I try to act like there is no problem. Those people are liars. Think about this. Who are the most violent cops in America? Are the most violent cops Black cops or white cops? Which ones are the most violent cops? Well, those are the same most violent groups in this country. Okay? America will always be a violent place because its inception was built on violence. And then when people get out here in the street and protest and speak out, what's the first thing out of their mouth? Oh, peaceful protest, no violence. You got a lot of nerve. You got a lot of nerve. Seriously, you got a hell of a lot of nerve. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.